G'day, Steve from Vintage Restorations
Australia.
G'day, folks. G'day, folks. Steve from
G'day,
Vintage
folks.
Steve from
Talk like a monkey.
G'day, folks.
G'day folks, Steve from Vintage Restorations Australia here. In today's episode, Dangar Stu visits and we take the Landrovers for a bit of an adventure up into the southeast forest. In the Perenties, going to go for a little adventure up the hill. Stuck over and pick up Warrick on the way in his very slow 80 and then we'll be on the way.
What do the young people do?
Warrick, is it?
Yeah. Very nice.
It's cute.
It's really nice.
Kosciuszko Chalet.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty cool. That's very
So her
local
name's Charlotte.
right. Nice.
After Charlotte Sparse and my granddaughter.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, it's very cute.
It's a luxury model. It's got mirrors on that. So in the same company, so you go through trees. You don't get that kind of longevity in businesses anymore.
There's a lot of stuff in the UK that's still, old businesses, they're still manufacturing stuff. Unbelievable.
It's great. Yeah, 20516.
So what would that be in old school?
Somewhere between 600 and 650.
It's quite a good size, isn't it?
So what's the ratio? Do they have a ratio?
Well, it's probably a 60 ratio.
60, yeah, Russia.
Something like that. I
Yeah.
don't 100% know.
Yeah. The 20516. Nice. They look good.
Yeah, well, they're only just new, so.
Yeah. Well, let's test them out,
That's
eh?
yeah.
Regular viewers of the channel will recognise this as lovely Candelo. We're going to stop up here for a bit of lunch. Fill our bellies, isn't that right, Stu?
Sounds like a good plan.
Let's make good time. That's beautiful, Stewie. Horse whisperer. Bangs along, it's getting along pretty well. Yeah, really just keeping up, really.
Fine.
You wouldn't want to go too much faster, I'd say.
We could go faster, but I just, this feels about the right speed for me.
Go down the middle. It's pretty comfy, that 80.
You should get yours built, Davo.
I'm gonna. I've got the bug now.
We have somewhere to go.
I'm getting a Perentie as well.
I knew you would.
I'm getting a Perentie as well.
You had one of these.
Yeah, I sold it. $500.
They're worth 10,000.
It's cheap. I was in that show on telly, a river crossing.
Oh, yeah?
Or was that a river cottage?
They said when I did the four-wheel drive train that you should always have your windows open on a river crossing.
Yeah.
So we've taken that a step further by removing them completely.
And half the roof. Just a bumper ground?
I don't think there's much chance of us getting stuck in the vehicle.
Ah, that's pretty safe, mate.
First it's too fast. Up down. Yeah.
Just saw something sitting on the road there. Oh. Bit of a find.
Excellent find. We
Oh,
just
look at
found
that.
a nice plate, maybe off a Perentie or something.
Someone's lost that.
Wow.
Some
Poor
loser.
guy, he's lost it. That'd look nice
You
on
say
my
poor
car,
guy,
wouldn't
I
it?
say loser. That'd look
Yeah,
good on
loser.
your car, mate.
I reckon it might. I might keep that.
Let's slip it in right now.
No, let's put this on first.
Too far.
Back or front.
Stu, what are you doing?
Watch your flower, mate.
Thanks, mate. Did you wash your hands?
No.
You can barely see that camouflage.
I know.
It just blends into the
I think it's the cottage cheese on it.
bush.
You lost it?
Yeah.
And those postman's goes onto Britain's fly trail and comes out the bottom of the Canawanglo. We find it. Close the doors, you can't just close them.
Don't slam.
Oh,
Luxury. Where are the seatbelts? Here we go.
I've got to make sure I don't touch the gears now. It's not synchro first second.
It's alright, mate. We all crunch occasionally.
Yeah, long time since I went to double shuffle. There's a couple coming up the tenner.
I'll get the foot warmer going. Feet got a bit cold walking in that little creek. I'll be interested to see how warm this runs. Pretty nice through here. Temporary stop in play. Bit of a tree over the road. Might pull that out of the way, eh?
Yep,
The door works well, doesn't it?
it does.
you're bad.
The tank was very close.
Hey?
The tank was very close.
These take only missed by an inch too.
What's the weight difference between this and something like the 109? What's this weight?
I've got no idea. 1,200 kilos.
Oh, okay. It's not a huge amount. My ute's about 1,400 or something like that.
Yeah.
The chuck's gone quite well given the 2 litre motor.
Yeah. This bridge cost about $100,000. Concrete bridge in the middle of nowhere.
Let's stop and have a look at it then. Beautiful little creek here in the forest. I don't think there's many trout up here.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Not so worried about that collapsing. Be careful, mate. This looks like it's going to collapse any second.
That's why I didn't put my car on it.
Look how solid it is. Yeah. That's not going anywhere in a hurry.
Lost him. We've got the crime scene tape up. Kitchen?
Oh, they've got it for emergency shelter only now.
Really?
Yeah, no, we used to stay in here all the time.
You know the history of this little hut?
Um,
Cattleman's hut or something?
yeah, that was just a private property.
Oh, was it?
Max in Bega that worked at the hospital, he lived here.
Really?
Well, it's only for emergency. We used to camp up, but 12 months ago we were camping in here. Like, there was bunk beds in here.
What's out this window?
But, I
Stewie.
like to sleep out on the veranda because I snored. And it absolutely bucketed down overnight. There was even a table. Oh, yeah, there's a little table there. No, there was a bigger table in here. And there was some, like chairs and stuff. At all.
You'd be concerned if that washes up on a South Coast beach too soon? I posted this sign here. I knew Stewie was coming.
Only a kid when he lived up here.
It's clearly apparent that Stewie's given up on the axe murderer backpacker thing because these tools haven't done much work in a little while.
No backpackers, that's the problem.
Yeah.
No backpackers with COVID. Well. Afternoon siesta, mate. What are you doing down there? Taking drugs.
You want some?
Any dust in there on your blankies, mate?
Mate, it's actually no dust at all. You look, nothing. Oh, the sheets aren't so good though. I cleaned a bit to sleep in here.
Is that where Ed was sleeping? I quite like driving this. It's a lot more solid than the old ones.
Yep.
I can see it's definitely a good daily drive, a weekend trip car. Whereas the little ones, you know, they're kind of limited to short distances and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, I got it.
Got it.
But it's heavy to drive, you know, like it's a truck.
Yeah.
Very trucky.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, heavy clutch, heavy accelerator.
Yeah. But that's, I guess, said nature diesel and
Oh, kangaroo.
that's good.
Yeah.
Beautiful little ferny gullies.
Nice.
Here we are, back from Tanawangala across the top of the range, back to the highway from Cooma to Bega.
Where's blue sky?
How green is this valley? And the Dman. There's people queuing up to take us.
Big Ford 4 driver was giving us the patronising clap.
Yeah, I think he was. He was giving us the thank fuck you're off the road clap. Boys, we're about to depart. Warrick's going home. How good was that?
We're posing like a photo and you're taking a video.
And what do we give that, about 2 out of 10?
2 out of 10. Nah, come on.
That was great fun. Thanks, Warrick.
It was a 9.5 out of 10. I've been promoted.
Come on in, mate.
It's a big hike up for it.
I was going to use my snatch for the first time, but bloody Warrick got out his rope. Oh, mate. That's a tow rope.
It's quite the colour. Oh, this is a bit more salubrious, isn't it? No roll cage in this one, D-Man?
No, I don't plan on rolling it, but yeah, compared to the cargo variants, senior commanders and personnel carrier, carry all, no rollover protection system, so yeah, probably not a good idea to roll it.
These tend to be a bit cheaper than a county though, don't they?
Sure.
I like the soft top, the rag top.
No, mate, recommend it.
Did you buy this by mistake, mate, or what?
No, mate, I was bidding against a guy in WA and we're going 100 for 100, just going up and up and up, and then I thought, I've got to go pick up my son from Darcy was finishing up soccer, so I've just done one last one, and then I looked 2 minutes later, I was the lucky buyer.
You owned a Perentie. I had a different story, that it was late at night and there might have been a tipple of whiskey involved. Was there and something about your wife's kitchen?
Oh, it's a good idea to, forgiveness sometimes is easier
To get that
to approval.
yeah. Permission. The missus got a kitchen in the end though, didn't she?
That's anything she wants, man, my missus.
Is this power steering, D-Man?
Yeah, it is, mate.
That's a standard thing?
No, it's not, but it's one of the first mods that I put on it. I like, a bit of Armstrong work, but the Armstrong steering, I just got the shits one day at a office works car park.
Yeah.
I just thought, no, I'm going with power steering. So from then on, it's like, figured, so good.
Cost of that? How much?
Can't remember.
Your wife's not going to watch this video, you can say.
No, I think it's a couple of grand. I can't actually remember. The turbo's about 5 or 6.
You had to put that
Saving
on?
for one of those at the moment, but no, the power steering's quite reasonable.
Did Stewie turbo his?
No, not yet.
So neither of these are turbo diesel.
No, they're not. But the turbo's a great, simple bolt-on option. Garrett turbo.
Thanks to the Rusty Rover rescue crew, Dangar Stu, Dman, Davo, Tom and Warrick for coming along for that little drive. It was a great day out, so thanks fellas. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so you can follow our adventures. If you haven't checked out our Patreon page, we'd appreciate it if you go and have a look at that. And if you can, support us in that way. If not, just hit the like button because that also helps us get the channel out there. That's pretty much it for the week, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next week. Until then, take care of each other and look after yourself. And stay tuned for a few outtakes.
Brian Ferry? Stewie Ferry.
Stewie
Ferry.
Brian Ferry.
Stewie Ferry.
Stewie Ferry. What's your intro, mate? For G'day Dangar Stu. What are you intro with?
What do I intro with?
Yeah.
Oh, g'day. Dangar Stu here.
No, you do.
Avalon.
Steve from Vintage Restoration
Oh, okay.
Australia, and
Do
I'll
I?
do your one.
All right.
What's your one?
Hey there, Dangar Stu here.
Oh, that's it. Hey there, Dangar Stu here.
All right.
One. All right.
And what do you say?
G'day folks, Steve from Vintage Restorations Australia here.
G'day, folks. Steve from Vintage Restorations.
Well, I've forgotten what yours was.
Vintage
We'll
twits.
have to cut it. Hey there, Dangar.
Cut it in the middle.
Dangar Stu here. All right. I'll go
Okay.
first.
1,
You-
2, the other one, 3.
Is it hey there?
Hey door.
Hey there, Dangar Stu here.
G'day, Steve from Vintage Restorations.
Australia. Australia.
G'day folks.
G'day.
G'day folks, Steve from
G'day,
Vintage
folks. Steve from
Talk like a monkey.
G'day, folks. Steve from
Vintage
Right.
vintage conservation.
That's it. G'day, folks. Steve from Vintage Restoration.
Sorry. Go ahead, go. You got it this time.
Okay.
G'day folks, Steve from Vintage Restorations Australia here.
Oh, sorry. Can you do that again?
Fucking talk like that. The bloopers are the funny, the funny
Yeah.
part anyway.
Hey there, Dangar Stu.
Hey there.
Hey there, Dangar Stu.
Here.
Oh, here. Dangar Stu here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey there, Dangar Stu here.
Close enough.